Hello everyone, welcome to College of Liberal Arts and Sciences online demonstration of a few of the tips we have for Accessplus. So let's get into it. Click on the Student tab. First thing I would like to show is the current student info. So in the current student info, you can see your current major, computer science, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and your advisor, then your gender, classification, citizenship, jobs remaining, and your registration dates and time as well. See your advisor department to obtain your RAN, which is the registration access number, so that you can obtain from your specific advisor to your department, and then you can register for your classes with that. We'll get into it in the next part. And at the moment, you can also see the current address information. You have an in-session address. It may be the dorm or apartment or any other house you're living in while you're trying to take classes. And then interim address is where you want your mail sent between the terms. Then you'd have your ISU email and then the non-ISU email if you choose to provide it. If you have chosen and you have given the address while you're registering with Iowa State for your parents, it will be shown here as well. You'll also get your ALEKS maths test, and the score will be present right here, and when did you take the exam date, all those scores right here. Now we move on to the second part in which I was talking about registering for classes with your RAN. So you just press continue after you press on this tab, move forward and use the RAN that was given to you by your advisor or your department. Then you would go ahead and search for your class which you're taking. So if I had to take computer science course 309, I'll go ahead and add it. Since I've already added it, I don't need to do it. But the one thing to note about this system is that once you have entered your RAN, you don't need to enter it again. So I could just go back after the class has been added. I could just drop any of this and just keep adding any other class that I need to. So that's a helpful technique. Second would be, now since you have added to your classes, let's go ahead and see how the schedule looks like for your week. So go ahead, you press the view schedule time grid. Then you can see your classes, you can see the gaps you have, what time they are, what time they stop, and meeting dates, and the professor's names, how much the credits are, the section as well. Then, now since you have the classes, everything figured out, now we need the textbook for those classes. So you can either go by textbook list by author. I usually go as a complete textbook, so I don't need to keep searching for each and every class. So I click on there, wait for load, and it's going to say it usually takes 1 to 4 business days, but if you go ahead to the bookstore, you can order it right there. You can also see their hours by clicking here. So you understand, you can see what kind of required textbooks are. The one thing to note is some classes, and right now since most of the classes are online, they'll have the immediate access. That's once you enroll for those classes, once you register for it, you'll be automatically enrolled, and then it will be built on a U-bill. But at the same time, you can also choose not to get any of this and just drop it out. So you click here for more information. You don't have to notify the bookstore if you drop the course. So students will either drop the course or opt out, and the first 10 days of class will receive a refund. Also, you can also opt out by doing this. To opt out of a course, you just email and give them the course and the number, and then you should be good to go. So those were the textbooks I was talking about. Now, let's go ahead and see if we're done with the classes. We have our textbooks. Now we study hard, we get the results. How can we see the grades now? So press on grades. You click on view grade report. Then at the moment you don't have for fall, but once the fall semester ends, you could see the grade here. Almost, it takes 10 to 14 days after the semester has ended, and you could see the grades from there. Now during the journey at Iowa State, you might have to schedule appointments for a lot of concerns and issues that might arise, or just in case if you have to talk with your advisor, go to ISSO's office, accounts receivable, or any of these other departments that exist throughout our college. You'd go and schedule it through the ISU appointments, and there's a tab right here. Now, it's a tool for scheduling appointments on campus, but at the moment, due to coronavirus, there might be a lot of departments who are doing virtual, I would say online, or if some even do it over phone. So you can schedule those by clicking here, continue. It's going to open and navigate, and hopeful that you're signed up through Okta. So once you're signed in, schedule a campus appointment right here. Now it's going to ask you campus appointments, then what's your appointment type. If I had to go and do academic advising, I'd click right here. If you have any other inquiries to other departments, you can see their names here as well. Student assistant, financial aid, undergraduate research, accounts receivable, ISSO's office. So let's see if I can schedule one for my academic advisor. So right there. We can do over phone, in person. I want to do over video conferencing, so I would go and click right here. Then you click next. Then you select a location. For me, it's computer science, that's my major. So that's my advisor. Click right there. And you can choose any times you're available. I choose 3 p.m. Click next, and then that confirms your appointment. And that's how you schedule a campus appointment. And it's actually going to give you a reminder over email, but you can also choose to add it to your calendar or even get a text reminder as well. So that being said, now we want to know that how our degree is going to get fulfilled over the course of 4 years, or some people for 5 years, if different majors, and we want to know what classes we need to take in order to achieve our degree. So we go to degree audit. Now pressing this tab, you come to the degree audit, which is also similar to the flowchart given to you by your advisor or the department. Now this actually what it does, it shows you what classes you have already taken and the credits had already been applied, and how many credits you still have to graduate, and which classes you should take in order to achieve that credit. So you just press on the connect to ISU degree audit, and then it appears as a flowchart, and from there you can go ahead and look at all the classes, the credits left, and how long will it take for you to graduate. So that was the end of the online tips. Please comment, share, and even subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and let us know what other topics you'd like us to focus on and help get the tips out. So thank you so much.